Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of PGA Tour 2K23. We're about to tee off with round 4 of the Genesis Invitational at the Riviera Country Club. We've had a pretty solid tournament so far. We finished round 3 with a -7. Our rival Justin Rhodes finished his round 3 with a -2. That gave us enough of a boost. To propel ourselves one shot ahead of Justin Rhodes. Let's go into round 4, limit our mistakes, keep our foot on the gas, and hopefully we can stay ahead of Justin Rhodes and end this segment with these 3 rivals, while also looking forward to a top 10 finish for this tournament. Let's go golfing.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Helvey here alongside Major Championship winner Rich Beam and Beamer. Great day ahead here.
Luke, I'm ready to get going into this one.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And here we are with the third shot. Good putters will make these, right on 5 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Going with the hybrid. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, nice looking putt. And in it goes for the par. Sitting at -13 for the tournament. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
A bit long on that one. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Let's try and make this one. They'll only drop the one shot. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. He finds himself in a share of 11th.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Oh, well done. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Starting to look really good.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
How close was that to going down? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. A long par 4 this hole.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Good shot there. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Get in the hole. Oh, that's frustrating. And that putt'll drop. Well done.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Teeing off now on this par 3.
What an incredible design this is, and it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, so close. And down it goes. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. If they sink this putt, they'll pull ahead of Justin Rose. Let's see if they can ramp up this rivalry.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Nice line. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Not a bad line, this. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. He finds himself in a share of 15th position. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Going with the 7. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
This is Justin Rose.
Yikes!
Well, that was the number, no doubt about that. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Putting for par.
So far, so good.
Was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 11 under par for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. Now at 11 under for the event. Time to tee off on the 11th.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Okay, steady now. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
If he holds this, He'll rise to level with Rose.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. This hole is a long par 4.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. And let's have another look at that one.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. A thing of beauty.
He's in a tie for 14th place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. We have a par 3 on this one.
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That was a gallant attempt. A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this.
Yep, tracking nicely.
The putt drops and it's 14 under par heading down the stretch. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Setting up here with a very long putt. Ooh. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
He's in a share of 10th position. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
That's not the one he wanted. Henny, what does that lie look like?
This first cut is just lovely. It's almost like fairway. No worries here.
And here we are with their 4. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Well, here we are, the 18th hole.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Now that's heading further left than they wanted, I think. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt for a final score of 68. And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. Another great event. No victory ultimately for this player, but at the end of the day, they're not really concerned because they were able to take down the great Justin Rose.
Absolutely, this player threw down their gauntlet this week to Rosie and beat him. It doesn't feel great sometimes to beat Rosie because he's such a nice guy, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Congratulations to this player on their success. I can't wait to see what they do next on the PGA Tour.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
Well, that was a fairly quiet round. Things really didn't heat up until the back 9, but we managed to finish in the top 10. We finished 3 shots ahead of Justin Rose, who was all the way back in 19th place. We'll take a top 10 and the defeat of our rival any day. Let's take a look ahead and see what's next for us. You've advanced to the next tier of rivals. See who you need to defeat in the rival screen. Adidas. We at Adidas have had our eyes on you for a while now. We are very interested in sponsoring you for apparel. We at Wilson have had your eyes on you for a while now. We are very interested in sponsoring you for clubs. We at Bridgestone have had our eyes on you. Well, it appears our next rivals are Lexi Thompson, Justin Thomas, and Xander Scheifele. We'll be getting started on those guys at Northern Shore Open at Emery Beach Club. That's going to bring today's video to a close. Please give this video a like if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.